to the venue and finding out where the room and everything was?
It was fine. From first look, there wasn't any signs of courtyard, but eventually there were placed for every, so there were signs, but they weren't like standing out anywhere. They weren't like obvious places.
And when you got into the actual session, what was your first feeling when you walked in there and you saw all the instruments and the staff?
It was fine, but it wasn't very structured. So it was like, so this is what like the activities about and that sort of thing. So it wasn't very structured.
Actual activity itself, had you ever done anything like that before, and did you enjoy it?
I've done a bit of like the call and response stuff at school, but I did enjoy it eventually when it was like structured.
So if there was any feedback to improve it, what would it be?
Well, probably it would be a bit more structured, but not everybody likes being structured. It's very much my opinion, because some people prefer to be like do it as you want, really. Some people like it structured, some people don't.
And how did you find the staff at the Sage Gateshead?
They were helpful, very encouraging to try and get you to join it.
And is there anything overall about the actual experience that you think could be made better to get more young people along?
No, not really.
And finally, would you recommend that activity for other young people in Newcastle?
Yeah, I would recommend it because it's a good activity for people to be involved in.
Okay, Peter, can you tell us where we are and what we've just been to?
We're at the Sage and we've been to Germany.
And how did you find getting into the Sage? How was that for you?
It was quite good because it got a big lift, so it wasn't a tight squeeze like some other buildings.
And did you think that the activity was appropriate for your age?
Yes, but at times it felt a bit disorganized. It was hard for me to join in because of the height of equipment.
And how did the staff support you so that you could join in?
They would raise instruments up, so they were kind of at the right height.
Inside Grange Market, we've just been doing an activity that allows people to pose and stroke different kinds of insects.
Okay, and Christine, can you tell me one thing that you thought was good about that?
The big snail.
And what did you get to do with the big snail?
You get to hold it, squash it.
And the man that was showing you, how did you find him?
Okay.
And did you think that he was friendly? And what other activities could you do apart from holding them?
I'm not quite sure about that.
And did you learn anything about any of the books that you saw? Did you learn anything, Peter?
Not really where they came from, that was
So as an activity for young people in Newcastle in the summer holidays, do you think that it was worth it? Give me some feedback on what you thought about the actual activity.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
It really depends of what sort of things you're interested in. So if you're interested in wildlife, yes, it would be a really good activity for people to come here and join it.
Would you recommend it to other young people as an activity?
yeah, but it would be nice if there was a bit more to do because it wouldn't be more cool just for that. So it's that very long.
So to make it last longer, what sort of extra things could they have done, do you think, to make the activity last longer?
Football boxing?
What else?
Maybe include more facts and like when they did somewhat include where they like what sort of habitat and about where they've like what sort of food they eat, like how long their lifespan is. And generally just a bit more detail.
Okay, and in terms of another activity to kind of get involved, so you've held them and you've learned a little bit about them. What other kinds of activities do you think that they could have offered to make it a bit longer?
Not sure.
Not sure. What about doing any kind of like drawing of the bugs that you've seen, or making some bugs, or something a bit more crafts, do you think?
Really depends on people's personal opinion.
Do you think that there's a certain age group of children and young person that would like that the most? What age group do you think that would be mostly aimed at?
I don't know.
I would say more than young, like somewhat younger, but not necessarily. It just depends on interests. You can't really gauge from the age. It's more about what they're into. Some people are into wildlife, some people are into like computers. It's like a wide range, so it just depends what's out there for that like category.
Can you just tell us where we are today, Jack?
We're outside Elsa Pool, but we're in Elsa Park
And why have we come here today, Jack?
to be involved in a sports project that was meant to be happening here.
Okay, and so can you tell us what the sports activities were that you were coming to see?
I think there meant to be, climbing, there's a couple of us, but basically a company's meant to be doing a pop-up activity in the park.
And can you tell us what's happened?
They haven't updated the sheet before it was sent out, and it's been moved to the exhibition park without advance warning.
And how has that had an impact on you and the other young people being able to participate?
Well, for some families it's been fine because they've got a car, but for us we can't really go there because it would be a case of the taxis booked for people to be picked up from here. It's more of an issue of transport.
So what do you think that the learning and the feedback will be about this particular activity?
The council need to make sure before they send it out that all the info is actually up to date, and if it doesn't get changed, then if it needs changing, like warn people in advance and find some way of contacting them to give them that change of timing or location.
Okay. And what's been a positive about the experience? What do you think has been good?
The way the staff have tried have contacted the company that have been running it and actually found out what's gone on, and we haven't really found out why it's happened, but the staff have been really helpful in trying to work out what's gone on.
Thanks, Jack. Can you tell us what the activity was that we had planned for our project this morning?
It was a photography project where you go out somewhere in Northumbria to take pictures of this tree.
And we're not on that project this morning. Can you tell us why we were not able to go on that particular trip?
We were there's no disabled access, even though there's no mention of it actually in the advertising of it. So the improvement would be that the campus need to somewhat state in the leaflets and projects that they, the booklets that they put together, that like what sort of accessibility that project is.
And for young people who are, you know, this has happened to you, how does it feel when you've not been able to access a project?
It feels a bit disappointed that it's advertised as something everyone can go to, but you can't actually go.
And Jack, you've already said that an improvement would be that they look at how they advertise. So what specifically do you think they should have said about the range of trips and activities that they were offering?
Maybe the way they could improve it would be to have some sort of key and have like different activities depending on the class. So say green would be all accessible, or like red would be, for example, like wheelchairs users may not be able to access this activity depending on like that activity.
Any ideas that you might have, Peter?
It would be better than Lena had a wheelchair access, but cause even if I could get to the tree, we could have gone and maybe photographed something else.
So do you feel that anything was put in place to try and find a way around the issue?
Not really, no. They could have tried to get us there, even if we couldn't get to the actual tree, they could have maybe found something else to photograph.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to add about your experience this morning?
No, not really. It's been a case of it's just miscommunication between the organisers, and it's something that should have been included.